Hello and welcome to the Dominion League, another match in the Dominion League specifically, and still season 35. I'm still in C3 division, and this time I'm going to be playing rsilverstein12, who has not done too well, although I think may have only played one other match so far this season. I am a game over 500. I'm actually have a reasonable shot of winning the division. Should be pretty shocking. I've certainly never been in B division before, but at the very least, if I can finish out strong, I'll be comfortably out of relegation range. So let's see. On this board, we've got Lookout and Rats for trashing. With Mountebank, I could see Rats being a thing, perhaps. Got draw is Herald and Seer. We've got villages, we've got outposts. There's definitely some things we can do. So I think the question I have is, do I want to grab an armory and do I want to grab Star Chart? If I grab armory and Star Chart, I don't grab a Trasher, but I can guarantee I see the Trasher on turn 4, which isn't great if it's Lookout. I could just do Lookout Star Chart and make sure I see the Lookout on turn 3. Or I could skip over Star Chart entirely for now and just do like Lookout Armory. I think Armory is going to be pretty good here. You want villages, you want heralds. I do think Star Chart is going to be good for seeing the Lookout quickly, and it also has a good interaction with Lookout. But maybe it's better to get both of those cards first and then get Star Chart on second shuffle. Yeah, let's try that, I think. Because if I go with Star Chart, I top deck an armory, I've got 11 cards, draw 5 of them, that leaves 6 cards. I top deck a Lookout. Although I would get to top deck again when I trigger the shuffle with the Lookout. That has some value for sure. But the Lookout itself would miss the shuffle. That wouldn't be ideal. I think I can just get the Lookout now. And here I will buy Star Chart. So what do I want to put on top? Obviously I can just grab a Herald. But I don't really need to grab a Herald necessarily. I could just grab another Armory. It does introduce some risk that I don't see my Lookout. So maybe it is better to just grab a Herald. That makes it very likely that I see my Lookout. Yeah, let's just... So now what I could do is play Lookout, then play Herald, top deck the Armory. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. It does mean that I miss these 2 cards, miss the shuffle, but Shouldn't take that long to come back around. I guess I can gain another Herald and potentially another Lookout. If I gain another Herald, I'll get to top deck again off the Herald play, which will be pretty good. One thing I need to watch out for is actually hitting 5 so I can buy Sears, Mountebank, or Outpost. Trashing is good. Alright, so do I want to play my other Herald? Do I want to play a Lookout? I want to play my Armory. I think I want to play a Lookout. Alright, that works out pretty nicely. And yeah, so at some point I am going to have to grab silver. Do I want to do that now? Do I want to grab one? Actually, maybe do I need to grab a silver? I mean, probably, because even if I can hit 5 on just copper plays, I'm still not going to have any economy that isn't copper unless I had Mountebank or like farmers markets. Yeah, I think it's probably time to grab a silver. So here I think we look out first, maybe, to make sure we get the estate on top. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab another Herald. And do I want a village, or do I just want another silver? I am going to need... Actually, I guess if I get training... I might still want some villages, but yeah, I can train heralds potentially. I am going to have to watch out for what happens when my heralds start revealing lookouts like later in the game. That is going to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, I think the 1 silver is going to be good enough until I get a little bit thinner. So I can make sure that I see another herald with this herald if I want. Or maybe I make sure I see armory depending on what I draw with the herald. Drew a copper. All right. Yeah, let's... Crash that. Discard that. And yeah, so do I want... Is it better to get outpost right away? It might be. It might be. Outpost should be pretty good. All right, here I think I play Village first. Updecking Herald, an Armory, and myself another Herald. The heck? I drew as copper. Where are my actions? Need another village, not especially, but I guess I do kind of want more Herald targets, so that. Ugh, he got all the rest of the Heralds? That's obnoxious. He actually ended up with more of them than I have. Okay, so first. Copper. Alright, happy to get rid of that. Alright, I do need to hit 6 here. Is it time for Mount to bank? I could also use a Seer. It's not like I don't have more cards I could draw. So let's get Seer for now. And all right, do I want to play Seer? Woo! All right. I just go ahead and armory a village. I think my goal. I could also armory silver. Let's just make sure that I'm going to hit a copper. Drew a copper. Okay, never mind. Opportunity lost. That's fine. I can just top deck in preparation for next turn and buy training. And then next turn I can armory at Farmer's Market. Seems reasonable. Not sure if... What's that last card? Well, whatever. And probably want to start Seer in my hand. All right, so this turn, I want to pick up that Mount Bank and a Farmer's Market. We got a moat. Interesting. It is draw. I guess play. Okay, well, so I ended up. Here, I still can't tell what those last two cards are. Let's just play the Herald. All right, so I have 5. I do have 5 coppers. It would be good to get rid of some of them, but probably okay. All right, what are we buying here? Another Seer and a Mountebank. Top deck a Seer. Ooh. Sure, we can gain another village, I guess. Or, well, we could gain another farmer's market. Let's just grow the village. What did that do? Really? Look out! Wow, okay. I mean, yeah, that's great. Okay, well, at this point, am I ready to just green? It's going to be hard to have consistent buys like that take advantage of building significantly more than this, I think. I'm going to replace that, and I think I am just going to grab a province, and then after this it'll just be like Seer province. All right, Seer on top again. I do feel fairly ahead here. Got the outpost first. And start mountebanking him before he can do the same to me. He does have a second armory, but I've got more Seers. Yeah. I think I'm in pretty good shape here. Ooh. Okay, well, we can look out here. Crash copper. Third province. Gain probably just another village. Goes the mountebank. I just discarded the 1 card, right? So it's safe to play the Herald for coins. That's accurate. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab another province, another Seer. At some point I'll have to pick up another farmer's market, but now things are all right. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that was looking pretty favorable for me. All right. Well, I won on my start. Always a good thing to do. Arguably even better to win on the opponent's start, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we can do that. So this board, we've got Cultist, but we do have also Sentry, Trading Post, and Count, and Tomb. So maybe Cultist isn't mandatory, although it's also looking like the only source of draw, both as draw directly and as Necromancer trashing to draw it, or Necromancer trashing it and then later can play it for draw. Yeah, so I think Cultist is going to be a thing to get. For that reason. We also got Yatsa. So certainly we want to hit 5 so we can get some sentries. Maybe we want to get a trading post. I'm not sure. So what is the opening? It could just be Necromancer Silver. It could be Necromancer Gladiator. Probably safer to just get a silver and not have to worry about introducing extra terminal collision on the line. Gladiator does have the potential to give you an extra coin, but it's pretty unlikely the opening shuffle, so I think I will not do that. Could also just be silver, but I think I do want necromancers, so I'm going to get one. Guess I'll get another one. Don't want too many right off the bat, but a couple is reasonable. Alright, so that was 4 coppers, 5 coppers. So I have 2 coppers in my discard. That is unfortunate. No 5 for me. If this necromancer had been a silver, I would have had 5. But what I can do is a mason, a copper, which is something. Let's just do that. Buy a silver. Okay, now we can get a sentry. So we've got a second necromancer in there. I've also got no coppers, 1 estate, and another silver. So if I were to play Mason and trash Necromancer, I'd gain a Sentry. If I were to trash Silver, I guess I'd gain another Necromancer. And if I were to trash Estate, Silver, that's all reasonable. It's an Estate, okay. I want to gain a Hamlet at this point rather than another Silver. I'm gonna want them at some point, certainly. Sure. Now it's probably just time for Zombie Spy. That's an expensive sentry. Or I could just get a cultist. Ah. Oh, gosh. Alright, now we... Cultists for everyone. Bye. That... So... I think I have another... Yeah, I do have another sentry in those next 4 cards, which means playing Necromancer as Mason, probably not the best, fortunately. I think I want to just discard this so I can find my other cultists. Likewise, want to discard the Hamlet. That I didn't draw it first. Could really use another Hamlet, but I'm just gonna buy a cultist. Having one cultist miss the shuffle is definitely not ideal. But not probably the end of the world. Ugh. Alright, yeah, let's grab another Hamlet. Very quickly going to be Necromancer as Zombie Apprentice time. That doesn't look like a no info undo. Okay. Oh, he must have like gotten stuck in the middle, the part where you can't actually see it. Okay, yeah, definitely timed in to trash the cultist. Sure did give me a lot of ruins. Definitely not super thrilled with my approach here, but hopefully the Necromancers will pay off. Although, actually, right now it's correct to Zombie Apprentice the garbage here. Right, do I want to get a Piazza? Probably. Has he not trashed all of his estates? Huh. Interesting. Ugh, come on. Just discard the silvers? I guess I do. Ugh. I can get another necromancer. Good thing to do. I could certainly use another Hamlet as well, but necromancer costs more, so obviously it's correct to buy it. Drew deck. I don't know if he has any money though. 7. Is some money. Imagine at this point, just buy gold. Hamlet? Gladiator, maybe then? I guess you could buy Trading Post and just keep trashing silver into silver for 2 points, but seems a little silly. Or just buy a silver. That would still get him to 8. I assume that's where he wants to be. Oh, he gets Trading Post, okay. Oh, sure. We use Hamlet to set up here, probably. I don't think I need discard for buy at this point. Well, I guess I can afford to do it, so let's do it. Dang it. I just play the Ruined Library. What else is in the trash? Good. Let's play Spy. Dang it! Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, that was rough. Alright, I think, however, it might actually be time by province. I could definitely use like a gold. Now let's get a gold. Oh, oops. Auto buy. Buy gold. Hamlet. Oh gosh. Maybe I just grab another cultist here. Does lower piles. Which is a little alarming. I don't really see him hitting 13 anytime soon though. I could also grab a count. Is that crazy? I could just grab another sentry. Well, maybe Piazza will rescue me. He gets the gladiator. It seems kind of late for that. Aha! 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 Apprentice. There you are. That's spy. Hmm. I could Mason the Hamlet, and then I would have the option to play Necromancer as Hamlet, which isn't amazing, but it's something. I could also just top deck it, play Ruin Library, draw it, draw again. But at that point, why am I not just discarding it? Because I can also discard for bot. Dang it. I want that Hamlet. I've got 2 buys. Probably don't. Oh, silver there. I could literally just Mason silver into silver for points, of course. Doesn't seem totally ridiculous. What are my other options? I actually cannot play Necromancer as Ruin Library. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get to 10 with Abandoned Mine. I mean, I could gain another Necromancer, but I feel like that's too many. I could also gain a Noble Brigand. Be kind of amusing. Sure, why not? Alright, I think this is just going to be Province. I wonder if it would have actually been better to apprentice a cultist earlier in order to be able to play Necromancer as cultist. Wait, there is a cultist in the trash. Did that just happen? It did just happen. Okay, good to know. Oh, now I can play as Gladiator. I'm really surprised he didn't ever get any Necromancers. 14. Wow. That's more than I thought. I guess he did pick up the gladiator last turn, though. Okay. Sure, I'll discard for action. Not for buy yet. Let's get this line out of here. You could just play Necromancer as Cultist. Start the Cultist chain. Want to trash a Cultist? I don't know that I do. Don't know that I do. So let's... could just discard it. I think this. So that leaves the Cultist on top. Trash that and discard that. Gain a copper. Not really ideal, but... So now... You won't have any copper in hand. You can play as Gladiator. Have a fair amount of money. You could also play as Trading Post. Crash his Trading Post. Just turn some coppers into silver for points and improving my deck. 7, 8, 10 coins if I do that. Whereas if I play Gladiator, I get to 13, which would be enough to grab another Sentry if I wanted it. Or just like a Duchy. Well, I'm clearly playing Necromancer. All the ruins are in the trash, which is somewhat notable. Wait, is that true? No. There's one that's not in the trash, and it's in my deck. I discarded it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. No ruined markets in this game. I don't know, the 2 points from Trading Post seem pretty good. Although trashing a Gladiator still gives me a point. But getting thinning out of copper is also good. Yeah, let's just do that. So I want another Hamlet. He'd have to get to a lot to be able to win on Hamlet's position. So I think I do. Hamlet gives me more opportunities to play Zombie Apprentice. Just like that. Nah. $14. Okay, so maybe he just goes province duchy here. Pushing piles seems risky for him by buying a cultist. Buying 2 hamlets is probably actually safe. Well, I don't know. No, it probably isn't. I'd have to hit 10 and either, which I can definitely hit 10, and then I'd have to either trash 3 cards or trash 2 cards and get to 12. Well, those are both doable. I guess Noble Brigand can actually give the opponent points, which is unfortunate. Means a gold. Okay, so he wants to be able to double. Some sense. Build a province. Ugh. Guess I might as well just go ahead and discard for buying now. Yeah. Um. So I'm discarding for neither here. I think I'm gonna just might actually just trash the Noble Brigand. I was thinking I could trash a cultist. Might be better to trash the Brigand. I could also play cultist, but that has no. Or do it? Well, Let's do this. Discard you for actions. And just play cultist. Okay. Now we probably trash Hamlet. Many cultists in the trash just once, we can't play it. Okay. So I want to... I've got 3 cards in the discard. Necromancer is Spy, and then play Cultist to draw at least a couple of them. I think I have another Cultist in there? Not sure. So let's just do... No, I don't. I have 10. I can do Necromancer as Gladiator. Probably what I should do. And the question is, what do I reveal? A lot of copper in the trash. The copper. All right. One thing I could do is just buy Gladiator Fortune. I think that's probably correct. So now, I mean, I do have 6 debt, but I can get to at least like 20 money, maybe a little more depending on turn goes. Well, I say at least, but I have to be able to draw, which is not a given. And I do only have 3 cultists. One cultist in the trash, so he has 4. Yeah, so I have to imagine he's going to buy Fortune. Question is, does he buy anything other than Fortune? If he doesn't, he's very much at risk of me piling. If he does, then he's further in debt. Still probably at risk of me piling. Maybe not. He does have a Gladiator in play, so he'll get a gold, but I don't know if that, how much that actually helps him. How like reliable his draw is going to be. I also don't know if he's potentially afraid of me being able to triple. It's not... probably not possible. top deck to silver. I need to discard for buy here. How many buys am I going to need? Hard to see myself needing, like, to end the game, I would need 5 buys. If I got Province, Cultist, Hamlet, cost 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 22. I could get that. I don't know that I have enough Hamlets to get the buys. Although maybe if I play a Necromancer as Hamlet, get the buys. So let's try it. So another question is, do I play Necromancer as Cultist, Necromancer to trash Cultist? I think Necromancer as Cultist is the way to go. All right. Not great. Really not great. Do I need to be able to draw through those last 3 cards in order for this to be even possible? Maybe. Probably. So maybe I just discard the gold. Yeah. I could trash this Cultist. That probably makes sense. Okay. So now we've got 4 cards in the discard. In Necromancer, that Noble Brigand. So I'll have in the discard, there's gold, silver, silver. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can definitely get to, oh wait, 12, 13, potentially 14. That would be 28. So if I hit 4, yeah, actually that would be enough. So then I need to be able to get the buys. In Necromancer, the Noble Brigand after I reveal it with Gladiator, potentially. But can I discard my way into 2 more buys and still draw all the way around? Seems implausible. There is another Cultist in the trash. Maybe? I think I have to play a Hamlet. Go action buy. I am going to need the action. Gosh, this doesn't seem plausible at all, does it? Like 7, I'm gonna end up with like 7 cards in my discard. I mean, I guess if I don't draw my provinces, that's what I'm rolling for. Yeah. right, how much is that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I just play this as cultist and hope for the best. Through 2 provinces. Okay. That doesn't look like a win. No, it does not. So I can double, and then I probably lose. Probably. Right? Yeah, if I double, I'm at 45. He needs province duchy and some trashing. That seems like a thing that he could probably do. Dang. If I'd even drawn like just 1 province, I would at least be able to buy 4 duchies instead of the 3 that I could buy as it currently stands. So close. All right, yeah, I think we just buy 3 duchies. And hope he can't triple. Oh, dud. Dud, dud, dud. All right. We are in business. Now all I gotta do probably is pile out. I don't need to discard for action. So let's discard for buy. Do I do Necromancer trashing Necromancer here? I think so. That's got to be enough, right? I'll discard for buy just for hell of it. Yeah, that's enough. We can buy an estate for good measure. Woo! Okay, that was a long one. Okay. Ooh, until I need the water. So here we have monastery and priest for trashing, scrying pools. We got council rooms. Do we have a way to? Oh, we got. Well, there's acting troop, I guess. Diplomat's gonna be hard to activate, I think. I mean, I guess if you like start your turn with a native village or a lurker or something, but I don't know that you could consistently set that up. Oh, right. Native village is a card. Okay, right. And you don't have to put cards on the native village mat if you don't want to. Probably early on you do, later on maybe you don't, whatever. All right, so yeah, you can build pretty big here with the council room. I don't know how much of your economy you want to base around priest trashing, if that's plausible. I don't think I'm playing slowly. I don't really... appreciate the question. Okay, so... do we want pageant? Or do we want monastery? Eventually we want potion, but probably not on the first shuffle. We want priest. Definitely not on the first. Let's go monastery. And priest. Lurker. Huh. Okay, so we just want to get a... getting another priest seems actually a little silly. I think maybe we just go ahead and get the potion right now. I guess we can match his lurker here. Free priest for me if I want it. I do. Maybe I should, as a result, also get an acting troupe. I mean, I could also get a native village. Could get a second lurker. Not really feeling that. Like, the lurker collision odds are not great right now. I mostly just want to snipe him. So... yeah, let's grab an acting troupe. That looks like a scrying pool. Oh right, lurker can gain acting troops. Forgot about that. Wow. Maybe we don't need native villages then. I don't think trying to gain all of your scrying pools via lurker is the way to go. But I can see the argument for picking up another lurker. Alright, soon it's gotta be council room time. Woo! That was unexpected. Okay. Other lurkers in there, so it doesn't really matter whether I... Oh, no, it does matter. Why did I do that? Oh, no. No, it doesn't matter. Ugh, I can't think about things. They're hard to think about. Problem with things. All right, yeah, let's do the gain a scrying pool thing. And a priest. State. There's almost not much point. I guess maybe, well, Is it time for the council room? Probably time for the council room. Yeah. I do feel ahead. What's in the trash? An acting troupe. So what's the path forward now? We've got we're gonna have an economic shortage potentially here. We could just gain another scrying pool, priest the potion, priest the monastery, use lurkers to gain additional scrying pools, and then buy like money or something. That is like, I don't think I can sustain priest as only source of economy. Okay, so no point in continuing with that. So let's do a council room, play priest, trash. Monastery, play priest, trash. Potion, and buy gold, I guess. And then a copper. I don't really like storyteller here. Say that. At some point I will have to get more acting troops out, but not really that big of a deal either way. Okay, so he just goes for province. Makes sense. Yeah, let's get the acting troops now. No. Do I priest the priest? Do I not play the other priest? Priesting the gold doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Maybe... I think I need another council room. Although I can get that. I can get that mid-turn. I can't get more money mid-turn. Maybe get by with just priest? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll pick up another council room next turn. And then he just dud. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I guess I just trash the 1 copper this turn. Just play the 1. Or no, I played 2 council rooms so I can get 2 coppers. And now I buy province, copper, copper, and now I think I'm set. Though he does have more lurkers, so he might be able to match me so long as he doesn't dud on them. Maybe the golds really are useless. I don't know. Okay, so he gets 2 provinces. Wonder if I can triple. I guess it wouldn't actually be safe, would it? I guess if I'm going to draw him cards, I might as well draw him lurkers. Alright, so do I just want more acting troops so that I can trash them and gain priest coins that way? Do I want another buy? Made my choice. Alright, so I could just buy a whole bunch of duchies too. Let's see. Let's see what to do. If I double province, I surely lose. If I single, probably lose too. Yeah, I think I've just lost this game. So we're gonna triple duchy and see if he can find a way to screw it up. He discarded my gold? Why? Oh, he's smarter than I am. He's using the lurkers after the priest, of course. Man. I am not so very bright. Yeah, okay. I definitely did not do the priest thing correctly in this game. The golds were useless. And I probably should have had more lurkers. Although, I think I played the early game better to get on the scrying pools faster. I was drawing more, but I think I should have gotten more than just 2 lurkers. I do think he should have tried to set it up so that he could just quad. It seems like that should have been possible. But, man, I really drew my green cards, huh? Wait, he's not even playing 2 council rooms? Okay, that seems like madness to me. Well, if I don't screw this up, slash get a dud. Okay, so we could priest the rest of our scrying pools, I guess, because we can play the council rooms for draw. That's assuming we even need to draw anything. So I'm gonna get 4 coins per trash. Get 2 more trashes, that's 14. Oh, maybe I can't do it. I could gain another priest, though. Trash a priest, 10 coins. Put the priest in, play a council room. Play the priest, 12 coins plus 4 more coins, 16. And 6 is 22. No. I can just regain my scrying pools, of course. I need to. I feel like... Was it correct to gain another priest before I played the other priest? So I probably wouldn't matter. Dang it! I mean, I could empty the duchies, but that doesn't seem great. Alright, regain the scrying pool as it is. Feels dumb. I don't need 3 buys, I can tell you that. What I need... Well, I mean, it's probably just over at this point, but... Say Priest Road Network. I just don't know why he didn't play the other council room last turn. Is he regaining the scrying pools? Why isn't he just trashing things so he has enough money to end the game? I mean, he might do that anyway off of playing these acting troops, but... And I mean, I'm far enough behind that if he grabs 2 provinces, he should just win. And he's buying duchies. What the heck? He definitely should have won this game already. I think if he doubles, he just wins. I don't see how I would come back from that. I needed him to just have a handful of green cards, basically, and or lurkers or something. He didn't. If I buy, like, province and 4 duchies, is that enough? I doubt it. 20, I'm 24 down, so that's 12, 18. No. Yeah, like, I don't know. I did that, but whatever. He played the mid game better than I did, and that was what ended up deciding things. Okie dokie. Steward in trade for trashing. Lost Arts. So you either put that on Journeyman and just do something with Journeyman and Market, or you put it on, like, sorry, Grand Market. Put it on Grand Market. You can have villages, but maybe it's not that great because Grand Markets are, like, hard to get and stuff. Sculptor does not seem very good here. All you really get is silvers. I think we just go Steward Silver. That's what he's doing. Hey, 5. He does get a Sculptor. It could be worth it. I mean, if you build up enough villagers, you can play steward. You can gain stewards and then play them for draw, and that's pretty good. You can also put Lost Arts on Sculptor potentially. You want to go all in on that sort of thing. Also, silvers do let you buy grand markets. Yeah, I guess it's probably. Do I want a journeyman here, though? I think I do. Oh, did he get the... Oh, no. Okay. But he might have gotten the 2 estate trade-off. That would have been pretty good. I think I will go ahead and buy another silver just because I want to buy grand markets. Or Lost Arts. Yeah, I'm thinking journeyman. What? All right, I do want to trash my estate, so I think I named copper here. Well, it didn't exactly work that way, but this is fine. We can buy grand market. I could trade away silver, or sorry, copper estate, but I think I would rather just have another journeyman. He's gained quite a few stewards. I think the journeyman thing is significantly better than sculptor steward, though. Oof, although he did just get 2 grand markets. That's pretty nice. How is he managing such feats? So if I name copper with this journeyman, I do have that 1 estate, so I guess I probably find something to trash. Man, I am really surprised at how I guess he did some additional trashing with the extra stewards that he gained. I wouldn't have even had an opportunity to do that myself. Okay, so does another silver get me anything valuable? 7, 8, 9, 10. I can buy 2 more journeymen, but I would rather have another grand market. Oh, I want to trash. Hmm. I mean, I guess I could buy another steward. Um, Yeah, that's probably fine. I should probably just trash again, shouldn't I? Getting to the point where I might want to consider moving my Lost Arts token to Grand Market. Getting another steward seems ambitious. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I don't think I want to. Well, I could just get another silver and then draw the silver with not Journeyman, I guess. Start calling Journeyman silver. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's a lot of silver, but we can farmland it into more Journeymen, which is kind of cool. Wow. Okay. That's not good. That is not good. I don't think I have any copper left. I think it's all just silver. Yeah. Another silver. Why not? Okay, so. Oh, actually, oops. I want to maybe do farmland stuff. 18. Maybe 20. I could go farmland. I could just farmland this steward. Be like farmland, farmland. Maybe I gain another sculptor. Farmland, farmland, province. I want another sculptor, or should I just get another? Should probably just get another. Yeah, him getting like 7 grand markets. That is not cool. Not cool at all. Discarded 1 farmland. Let's play some grand markets. Perfect. I even want this steward around? Maybe I end up trashing this steward. And then I can have a villager token. That could be good. I can gain stewards if I need to. All right. So we can do double farmland province again. Farmland, a farmland into a province. Farmland steward to journeyman, farmland silver to journeyman. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Or wait. Do I want to just trash? I can always farmland provinces later. I think make absolutely sure that my draw is incredible. At this point, it should be. I might end up with too many farmlands, depending on what he does. But that could be okay. And they're extra points if I don't trash them into provinces. Just something. I've also got an 18-point lead, so if he triples or something, I should be pretty good to go in terms of winning the game. Even if he were to triple by buying farmlands, which he can't actually do. Well, he could do it by trashing grand markets, but that seems like madness. Also, he's played all of his grand markets. You could buy 1 farmland, trash gold to province, but other than that, he has 1 farmland of his own. So I have 4 and he has 1. So you could potentially buy 2 farmlands, but I should be able to afford farmland province based on how my economy's been the last couple turns, so that would be fine. I would be pretty shocked if he could quad. But I guess a lot of that stuff in his hand is money, so maybe he can. Even if he does quad, though, I think I will just win. Yeah, I'll definitely just win. Well, that's not safe for him either. Guess he could just go on a rampage gaining duchies. He gains 5 provinces. That puts him at 32 points. Then I would be in some trouble. That he cannot do. I think actually, yeah, I don't really know what the play is for him, and I don't think there's too much value in me trying to figure it out. Okay, so he can quad. Rather hope he does. You could also just buy now like 6 duchies. If he does that, I might actually be in an awkward spot because I don't have the buys that he does. I wouldn't be able to empty. I mean, granted, he could very easily dud if he shoves 6 duchies into his deck. Doesn't have a million journeymen like I do to skip over them. Interesting. That doesn't seem safe. Oof, he came close to emptying it. Oh, if he hadn't bought a province? Oh. Fine. Actually, he bought a province. I think he needs to go further back. Man, I didn't see that coming. That he could empty piles. You did. You did. But you have given it away. Wow. Yeah. If I were a nicer person, I guess I would just like be like, look, you won. I'm just going to resign, but I'm not. All right. So we need to skip over farmland, I guess. Alright, I might as well just do journeyman skipping over curse or some crap. Okay, so gain a silver, yes. What is the exact situation? Oh, I have 4 buys. Oh, okay. So so what? I cannot. I can't buy farmland, so there's no reason for me not to play all my money. I'm too short of emptying the provinces. By journeyman, 2 journeymen. I'm 1 short of journeyman province duchy, which actually wouldn't be a win anyway. Okay. He did manage to empty the farmlands on me. If I'd sculpted for an estate, would that have made any kind of difference? Then I go journeyman, journeyman. No. Boy, I really thought I'd have this. I don't even know. I mean, if I'm going to rely on him to dud, what does a dud look like? I don't know. If I buy one province, I can buy province and 2 duchies. I can buy 4 duchies. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Is 2 provinces harder for him to buy than 2 duchies and 2 journeymen? Probably not. I think I just quad duchy. What an awkward situation in which we have found ourselves. So now I have 4 farmlands and 4 duchies, which is great. Doesn't look like a dud. Oh. Oh, there were 2. Oh, frickin' dang it! I forgot that was the... Why did I think... That was... Well, he deserved the win anyway, to be fair. Like, he should have already had the win. I mean, I was basically pretty in trouble once he got 7 grand markets. Okay. So what do we have here? Plenty of trashing. We've got... we do have some plus buy. It's a little awkward to get... we don't have any villages except for captain. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What is the trasher that we want to open with? Exorcist, probably. I think so. We want a quarry so we can get a captain faster. I don't think so. Unfortunate. I think I just grabbed silver, exercise copper. Well, oh, wow. That is ridiculous. What? Ugh. He binds silver. Hoorah. We can trash silver into imps. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I might have lost this game already with that. Doctor overpay. That, like, he drew both of his purchases and no estates. And then, of course, that meant those were the cards. And he did it on turn 3, which meant those were the cards that, like, that is incredible. That was insanely... That is, like, the best possible outcome, basically. I don't know if he trashed... I guess the part that wasn't the best possible is he didn't trash all of his estates. But, like, gosh. That's amazing. Yeah, I think I do need to keep buying silvers, unfortunately. Okay, we can buy Captain. So that's good. Not that Captain is, like, amazing here without Swashbuckler in my deck, but I think I would rather have it now that I can afford it. Wait. Should I get my own quarry? Like, in the long run, it isn't actually that good, but I think I would rather have a Swashbuckler. Ugh, do I want more silver? I would have bought a quarry if I'd managed to hit 4 instead of 3 one of these times. Ridiculous. Actually, what I should really do if I hit 4 is buy a second Exorcist. But, sure, there's silver. I wonder if it's going to be correct here to play Captain as Doctor. Still have 6 coppers in my deck. Well, there's a little bit of evening out of fortunes. Optex and Exorcist. That does not suggest playing... I mean, I could exercise a silver for an imp, but that's not great either. Doctor does leave the Exorcist on top. Alright. Got one. All right. So it's got to be mill. Or might as well. Oh, dang. Rip Swashbuckler activation. Do I want to play it? I do, so I can buy another Captain. Look at that. I'm in the positives because of Orchard. Ba-bam! Orchard is for every one you have 3 or more of. So I've got 3 captains and 3 will-o-wisps. How about that? And maybe this is a plus buy is too much trouble board. I don't know. Let's see if I can get my draw in order. Flag bearer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Alright, so I could doctor again. I played a whole bunch of coppers last turn though, so that's not going to hit anything most likely. Let's just cycle. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Get another captain. I would just buy both captains if I were him. Only village. Nope, okay. Nice of him not to do that. So there's 3 coppers in there. I just discarded a copper. So I do have a copper in those 4 cards. I really need to get a pretty A at this point, but I want that last captain. Let's try it. What else have I got in there? Another captain, probably a silver. Hey, we got it. If I want an imp, I mean I do. If I want an imp badly enough to trash silver instead of copper, it would give me more draw. Yeah. 3 captains. Okay. I've definitely got to get a courtier this turn though. Oh my gosh. The good news is that our Silverstein has a lot of negative points from Wolfden. Bad news is that's probably not an especially permanent state of affairs. I forgot he had the flag bearer. Should probably get one of those, but not until I get courtier. Captain as Doctor plus Mill does have the amazing advantage of being able to get rid of your singletons in a way that you can't otherwise do if you don't want to have multiple exorcists in your deck. So that's pretty cool. All right, yeah. That, no, we don't. Makes sense. Okay. Well, we probably want a captain as Mill now. I would like to. I guess I'll just another Mill. Okay. Discarded 2 coppers. Oh, now I've got 2 captains. Okay. So, oh, oops. Oh, crap. I'm an idiot. I can't imp into captain there. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. Probably. It's probably not fine, but we'll pretend that I did it on purpose. Yeah, definitely could have set up a doctor that would have gotten at least 1 copper. Ugh. What, he got the chest already? Huh. He does have another swashbuckler. And here come the points. Okay. Reason to discard that. I guess we just... I mean, we could do a doctor, a speculative doctor here. Or we could play another mill. That's the way to go. Okay, so we can do another captain as mill. And then we can do captain doctor. Crunch. And Courtier for probably buy coins. We do need another Courtier for sure. Do I want to buy province or do I want to just buy like a swashbuckler? I think I might want to just buy a swashbuckler. Oh, oops. I need to exercise a silver. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just buy 48 swashbuckler, exercise silver, and get our third imp. 3 imps might be too many, but hey, it's orchard points. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how I feel about taking the treasure chest. Because then I have to add another gold to my deck. I mean, it probably is worth it, but makes me a bit uncomfortable. I suppose I should consider getting a flag bearer this turn. Always exercise it into a will-o-wisp. I mean, if you can draw all the golds, it's good. Just, I don't know how confident I should be in my ability to do that. We've got 3 captains in play. I had 4, but okay. Guess we'll discard like Silver Exorcist. We do take the chest. Okay, so do like Imp Courtier, revealing captain, and do buy buy gold. Buy gold. All right, I can exercise copper at this point, so I don't need to play captain as doctor. Probably end up playing it as mill. Oh, and this one, I don't want to gain another gold with it. Probably rather just take coins. So yeah, let's do captain as mill. Size you to not exercise, discard. And captain as mill again. Let's discard Swashbuckler, because then maybe we can get it top decked. Oh, right, I have the chest. Okay. Alright, so I can double province. Will he be able to triple? Quite possibly. I could buy a single province flag bearer and like another swashbuckler for. Actually, I could. I guess I could buy no provinces and just buy like Courtier swashbuckler flag bearer. Courtier swashbuckler gives me orchard points. I mean, he has the ability to do the same thing, of course. He trashed his. He's. Well, he does have 2 researches. It's just if he I mean, I guess if he triples, then that doesn't change my position. So yeah, let's just do that. Courtier, swashbuckler, flag bearer, and exercise a copper. Maybe if he follows, I can build big enough to where I can buy 4 provinces or some crazy nonsense. Probably not, but maybe. Oh, Captain's Faithful Hound. I kind of forgot about that. He can triple here. If he does, and I double and trash flag bearer. Interesting. Didn't want that 3rd courtier. Okay, so I've got 2 captains in play. Yeah, I'd best use them as mills. Probably don't want to discard. Probably. I don't need the Exorcist in hand. That's for sure. I could discard like Exorcist gold. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm not going to draw another card I want to discard. No. Or sorry, 2 more cards I want to discard. Alright, now we'll discard. I'm not like, is there a possibility that I can quad? It seems pretty unlikely. But it does activate my swashbuckler. Alright, so I think I start with Will-O-Wisp and hope to draw imps. Yeah. And now we imp swashbuckler so we can play, so we can get more coffers. I'm gonna need that action. Yeah, I should probably play another imp. And I'm gonna have to play several courtiers with action, aren't I? So this has got to be like action by. Got other coffers. Oh, if I hadn't played that imp, but how was I gonna not? I guess I can captain as mill some more. So action buy again. I just go all in on buys. I think I do. Alright, so if I discard Imp, then I have a chance to draw it with Wisp. There you go. Do Exorcist Imp. Trying to figure out if I can get another Swashbuckler Coffer. I think I can't. Yeah, I can't. That's okay. Okay, how much do we have? Not enough. Didn't miss by much. Yes, I did. What am I talking about? I'm full of lies. Missed by like 8. Never mind. So, what is the play here? If I had more buys, the play could be mill denial, but I could buy 3 mills. I don't think that would be a terrible idea. That's 12, which would leave me with 6. Which I could buy another Exorcist, I guess, for the points. That idea does not thrill me. I mean, I don't think he can pile. So I actually think 4 mills might be correct. We have enough imps. We want will-o-wisps at this point. Of course, now he can do mill denial to me. That is something of a concern. I mean, at that point, I just draw it 3 times with Faithful Hound. And have a reasonable chance of getting enough money, maybe? Maybe. Probably not. Has he trashed his... He still hasn't trashed his quarry. Oh, was that his only silver? Dang. He goes Mill Province. I think I have a decent chance of. Well, the problem is the swashbucklers won't draw. Maybe that doesn't matter as much if I'm playing 3 captains as faithful hounds. That's like 2 swashbucklers. Okay, so he's just gonna. Yeah, I might not be able to come back from that. If I had tripled last turn, would I have been okay? I'm not sure. I would have had been down 4, 5, 6, 7. Then so plus is plus 11. It'd been 36. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would have been safe. All right, so we can play Mills. Probably need to go for as much money as I can here. Alright, what are we doing now? Imp as Will-O-Wisp, probably. Or Imp into Will-O-Wisp, say. Or Imp into Swashbuckler. That works too. Just make sure we get those coffers. Alright, so if I do a bunch more captains, or captain is mill, does that make sense? I only have 1 action, so the courtiers have got to be like action by action by action by. You end up playing like a captain as flag bearer or something. Card 2 cards. And then draw 3. If that works. Okay, so now my question is, should I empty the mills? Choke off his turn. How many captains does he have in play? 3 and a research? Oof. Well, why didn't you tell me that like 10 minutes ago? Alright, whatever. Yeah. I thought for a while had the advantage in that game, but he managed to do this thing. But he managed to like put me in an awkward situation from a point standpoint. That was the I feel like the problem there. I didn't green the right way. All right, so there's sewers and trading post. Yeah, so let's get a silver. Definitely gonna want potions here. Horse traders. Interesting. That makes sense. For what circumstances do you not? I get like horse traders is guaranteed to hit 5, isn't it? You end up. Oh, I guess if horse traders copper 3 estates. Well, that's not very likely. Then the question is, do we go mountebank first or trading post first? I think mountebank, just because it's so strong. Yeah, sewers seems worth getting, although I can't take advantage of it right now, but as soon as I get a trading post, which I can do presently. I think this is just going to be a workers' village. Yeah, was thinking about potion. I mean, well, my concern is that I'll fail to hit 3p now that I've been mountebanked. I think I would like to get one good trash off before I do that. I'll buy potion here. Yeah, second mountebank correct? Generally, yes. Got villages to work with too, so let's say it is. You may trash up to 2. Oh, wow. I mean, I would have liked to buy a workers' village, but I'll take the big trash for sure. Alright, here I won't, because I want to buy an alchemist. I want that. Guess it doesn't really matter, but probably not. I guess, yeah, I guess we're just double mountebanking. We could get a canal. Sure. And this probably just needs to be a workers' village. Hmm. I should probably mount a bank. Bad. Definitely too bad. I mean, I can buy it. Is it better to give him 2 bad cards than to get rid of 2 bad cards? Of course, I only reduce my deck size by 1, so... Doesn't matter. No, I don't specifically want to draw that, do I? Alright, let's get some workers' villages. Whee! It's conceivable I should have... No, no, it's not. Never mind. Well, this game is definitely going to end on piles. I do have more workers' villages. Okay, good. I was going to say, I want to buy an alchemist, but I also... Like, do I want an island? I could run the game really close to ending, but I'm not sure I have the confidence that he won't be able to catch up a little bit. So yeah, let's get an island. Big points lead. Let's go. Frustrators. Okay. Nope. Alright, that's got to be province. Is it another island, or is it a... It's got Pearl Diver, right? On the pile. At this point. Now, this is looking like a tied match. whole lot right now. All right, well, update my results. So I came into this match down like 7.5 wins, I want to say, behind Zurich. So basically I had 7 wins and he had 14.5. He's finished his season. So now I am 4.5 behind him. So I didn't do a whole lot to advance my cause of winning the division, but as I already mentioned, I wasn't really expecting to be able to do that anyway. I don't really think I'm a B caliber player at this point, but I've only got 1 match to go. That'll be against Tathabel, and I am +1, so that means it's going to be pretty hard for me to demote, which is good. There's only going to be 1 demoter because we've only got 5 players in the division because of the 1 player getting kicked out. And yeah, rsilverstein came into this, I guess he lost like 4.5 to 1.5 or something. So he can still catch me if I have a really bad match and he has a couple of good ones. Though that would have to mean he'd be beating up on the odd man out here, who's Tathabel. So, well, of course, if I lose to Tathabel, yeah, I don't know. I would guess that my odds of demoting are quite low at this point, and that's definitely was my number 1 goal coming into the season. Pretty happy, with my aggregate results. All that being said, for this match, I think, I was happy in my play in the first couple games, and then in the latter. Those 3 games that I lost, I think at least 2 of them were winnable for me. Not necessarily in the sense of like it came down to the wire and I could have won on the last turn if I, or something like that. But in the sense that like I failed to take advantage of potentially advantageous positions. I think particularly in the 3rd loss, game 5. The other 2 games, I mean, there was one actually. Was game 5 the one where he had the big doctor? It was. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better about being able to at least come back and make that competitive, because that opening Dr. Overpay was ridiculously good. Nonetheless, I think I failed to take advantage of a stronger build order, or stronger. Actually, it wasn't the build order. It was just the fact that I got Exorcist, I think, that made my deck better for a while. And I had a points lead, and I just didn't like convert that into to enough pressure in the greening phase. And then, yeah, the Grand Market game, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look what enabled him to get his way up to that turn where he emptied out the Grand Markets. But I think that game, I could have played better. And then I can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, I kind of felt like in all of them, that on all the losses, that I wasn't that far off from playing well, but there was like 1 or 2 major mistakes that I made that put me behind. And he there was at least 1 game where he spotted a good synergy that the priest one. Right. Yeah, I did that one. I just played incorrectly. Like, I think, as I said at the time, I liked my opening better, but I think he figured out how to do priest stuff better than I did, and that made the difference. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for my last match of the season against Tathabel. Until then.